So here I am with Wondie,
Hi guys.
and we wanted to talk a little bit about the event today in Stark, Florida, the Atheist Monument unveiling. What are your thoughts on it, honey?
It was pretty cool. The weather didn't cooperate. But that's
It wasn't
okay.
too bad, actually. Just a little bit of rain. It was never enough to, you got soaking wet.
The turnout was great. I was excited by the turnout. About 250, 300 people, kind of like Gamma
Yeah,
had
and I
tweeted
think
earlier.
that they underestimated the total number because reports were saying 200 people, but there was definitely more than 200 people.
And there was very few protesters. You had the group on the side with the Confederate flags telling us Northerners, Yankees go home.
They were the United Southern Coalition of some sort?
Of North Florida or something
North Florida,
like that.
yeah.
And then you had the crew across the street with the large pickup truck backed up.
with the hook for Jesus.
Jesus.
Hook for Jesus.
Playing the loud country Christian music, which was rather hilarious. And then
Right.
all the semi-trucks driving by.
Honking their horns.
And
now we know why, because
it was
the sign said
hook for Jesus.
Hook for Jesus. Hook for Jesus.
That's great.
3 words in the sign, and 2 of them are wrong.
2 of them got wrong. So, but the speeches were great. We'll have uploaded those.
Yeah, I've got that video right now. I'm just waiting for it to process. That's 44, almost 45 minutes. Covers the entire program with all the speakers, and they were all really good. They were all quite excellent. And the reason I got all of it was because I couldn't bring myself to turn it off and stop recording because the speeches were so impassioned and so good.
Yes.
So make sure you watch that video because that'll really make you feel like you're there.
I loved Silverman's speech.
David Silverman.
Yeah, he had
American Atheist.
a lot of passion in what he had to say.
Mm-hmm.
But all the speeches were good. Even the preacher minister who opened up the event.
Except for the references to God. And that somehow we were making the wrong choice. Yeah, everything was good.
Still, as that just shows our tolerance.
Yeah, openness
to having a minister open up.
Because they probably wouldn't have had an atheist open their ceremony for their 10 Commandments monument, but we had a minister open ours.
Oh wait, speaking of the 10 Commandments, by now you all have seen the pictures of Eric Hovind, or however you say his last name, climbing on the Atheist Monument. David Silverman and I were sitting down on the monument trying to take pictures.
It's funny because it was her moment to get her picture with David Silverman sitting on the monument.
And here comes Hovind, who had already called me Wondie, by the way.
He walked up and he recognized her. And then the thing is, he goes and he jumps up on the monument, literally jumps up on top of the pillar part of the monument, and starts preaching to Jesus.
What he said was, I'd like to thank all of you atheists for building me this monument so that I could spread the gospel of Jesus.
So I could stand up here and spread the gospel of Jesus. Thank you so much.
David Silverman and I asking him to come down.
Right. Nicely
at first. And then, actually, I got angry before David Silverman did.
Well, he got pissed off. I didn't catch what Hovind had said to him, but he said something to him, and it pissed him off.
Enough that he ran over to the 10 Commandments.
Right. So then David went to the 10 Commandments, and I guess it occurred to him that if he could stand on our monument, then I can go and stand on.
Not that you could really climb on the 10 Commandments the way they're shaped.
Yeah, 5-ton block of
but he did go over there.
Granite.
Yeah. So that was an interesting part of the day.
So then right after that, what happened?
After he went and climbed on it?
After David went away and climbed on the 10 Commandments, and then we had that jackass something.
Yeah, Hovind's little buddy.
His lackey.
Who proceeded to...
He was carrying around a toilet seat.
And a roll of toilet paper.
We didn't understand why he was carrying this toilet seat.
Who brings a toilet seat?
Toilet paper. So then he proceeds to walk over to the bench, Atheist Monument, and he says, this monument's not complete. And he says it's a piece of shit, and it's not complete until we put this toilet seat and toilet paper on it.
Which he proceeded to do.
Which he put the roll of toilet paper on top of the monument, and then he put the toilet seat onto the bench part. And a bunch of people really got upset when that happened. And
especially since Hovind had just stood on top of the
right, and
monument.
Hovind just jumped down after that. And this guy started preaching about how the atheists are full of shit and they don't
our
know
monument
anything.
was disrespectful.
And our monument shouldn't be there, and it was disrespectful. And so there was a little bit of a struggle.
I was trying to get the toilet paper roll away from him. Me and
a
this other guy.
A few people were trying to grab for the toilet seat. So,
and the person who succeeded in getting the toilet seat away from this guy?
Me.
Yep. And
so I grabbed the toilet seat, and he didn't want to let go, so I real quick jerked it downwards. It got out of his hand, and then I flung it.
Captain America style.
Captain America style, like a shield, and I flung the toilet seat. I made sure I wasn't going to hit anybody, but I flung it over probably about 30 feet away.
To get it away from him.
And it landed over there near David Silverman and a couple other people who they thought, this is really funny, they thought that a passing by car
had chucked it.
Had thrown this toilet seat out of the car window at them with a roll of toilet paper.
Which was not the case.
Like, you shitty atheists, here's a toilet seat. Which wasn't the case because I just flung it. So anyway, that's pretty funny. So we didn't know that's what everybody thought, so we went to the after party. And we were told that at the after party. So we had to set them straight.
We had to fix this.
No, it's like, dude, no. I threw that toilet seat. I'm sorry I almost hit you, but I threw that toilet seat.
Because Hovind's lackey wouldn't stop shoving it onto the monument, and people were trying to take their pictures. And who wants to take a picture with toilet paper and a toilet seat?
And the disrespectful nature of it was just...
And again, this was right after Hovind's little stunt.
Unbelievable.
So people were pretty fired up.
Yeah, people were pretty fired up.
But all in all, it was a great day, and I'm really, really glad we went to go, see such a historical event. And
it was a 2.5 hour drive, but it's worth it.
5 hours of driving. Yeah. My ass is tired.
She did most of the driving.
Yeah, he was texting. I was not doing it.
Well, she didn't do most of it. She did all of the driving.
Yeah, I don't text and drive.
Right. So, anyway.
We just wanted to wrap it up. Thanks, guys.
It was great meeting everybody.
Yes. And
we look forward to more events, more activism. Mm-hmm. Main thing is that as atheists, we don't shut up and be silent. And
that was the message today.
And that was the main message.
That was the strong message today in the speeches.
Many of the speeches. Yes. And when you watch the 45-minute video, you're going to notice that that was the main message is we should not be silent.
Correct.
We need to raise our voices. We will not be ignored.
Be seen, be heard. Yes.
We'll be seen, we'll be heard.
Mm-hmm.
We will get our equal measure.
That's exactly what the message was, very strongly today.
Don't ever feel like you need to be silent.
We certainly won't.
No.
Thanks, guys.
So signing off, Captain Atheist.
Wondiebee.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye-bye.